The biggest thing that we have ever shipped, probably by a good chunk, and if it says anything, we ship some pretty big things. Just pulling some orders for some things that sold over the weekend, so let's get started. So the first thing over the weekend that sold are these limb savers. I think we sold 5 of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those. I don't know if you remember, but this is one of those items that we bought in bulk at a return store. I'm not sure if somebody maybe overstocked these once they went out of season, but we bought these for $3 a piece, and they normally sell for anywhere from like $18 to $20 a piece. So the next item that sold is over on shelf 1A, and this is the roll cart for a rainbow vacuum cleaner. It's kind of jammed in here a little bit, but we'll pull that. And this was part of a bulk buy that we bought 5 rainbows with tons of accessories. So we'll have that ready to go. So the next item that sold over the weekend is we'll pull from our bin 19 here. This is a dog life jacket that's new with tags that we bought at a return store. So the next item that's sold is we'll drop down here to our bin number 10, and we sold this plunger that goes to an Omega juicer that we've parted out. I believe this lid comes off, and we'll often part those out, and they seem to sell pretty well. The next item that I'm going to be pulling is a NASCAR Stewart Haas shirt from bin number 8, and we bought probably 10 or 11 of these at a Goodwill that's a city that's near us, and I wasn't sure if this was a good buy when we did it. I think we paid like $50-$60 for 10 or 11 of these, and they actually all sold in relatively quickly. This is the last one to go, besides the one that my son kept that he really liked. And these are really cool shirts. I believe these are pit crew shirts, most likely from a real employee of the team. You see they've got the Velcro sides, the Stewart Haas branding, Mobile One. So really good to see that get out to a new home. The next item that we sold over the weekend is this recoil laser tag gun that will get shipped out. I believe we got this at a thrift store that was new, and it was sensibly priced, so we'll get that packaged up and sent out. The next item is one of my personal favorites to sell, are sporting good items. This is a Head Prestige. There was a tennis instructor that was actually changed over from Head to maybe Babolat as his sponsor, so he had to sell out his inventory of what he was using for his students. Obviously, this will need the new or need to be restrung, and it'll need a new grip as well. But we disclosed that, and so someone will put that on, and it'll make it their own, and it'll be ready to go. So the next item that we sold over the weekend is this Kenmore Progressive vacuum cleaner. I bought this at a yard sale. It was in really good shape. I believe I paid $30 for this vacuum cleaner, and so we got it cleaned up, and we're going to get this out to its new home as well. The next item that sold over the weekend is I will pull from my trusty bin of rainbow hoses, another part of the rainbow lot that we bought, and this hose sold, so we'll get this packaged up and ready to go as well. So it is Thursday, and I'm going to pull some of our orders for today. So that I'm going to pull is in the Michael Jordan bin number 23. We sold these Ultra Lone Peak shoes, and I'll flash what those sold for on the screen. The next thing that you want to be on the lookout for in bin number 6 that just sold is Fisher Price Geo Tracks. Some of these older, more vintagey toys can actually do really well. I think this sold for $38, but I'll confirm on that. But this is a GeoTrax Fisher Price set, and we probably paid very little to nothing for this, so really good find. Our last video was this Connects set that maybe we had it underpriced, but it sold really quickly, as you can see. The next thing that I'm going to pull is we just bought this weekend a whole lot of cameras from a thrift store, and so I believe this is one of those we paid a couple dollars a piece for. So that sold as well. So these are just 4 simple things that will get packaged up for Thursday. Not a super busy day, but and I didn't film, you know, some of the other items that sold earlier this week, but maybe we'll try to get a count of everything that has gone out this week. But just to show you what a non-weekend day can sometimes look like. So we're currently in the process of shipping the biggest thing that we have ever shipped, probably by a good chunk. And if it says anything, we ship some pretty big things. But I listed this entertainment center that I bought, that I thought that I was going to hook up in our house, and that just never happened. Almost listed it kind of as a joke, thinking that I might even donate this back somewhere if it didn't sell. And of course, it sold, and it actually sold pretty fast. I didn't even know how to list it because there really weren't that many comps. And so the process of getting this monstrosity ready, you can see, and I'll flash a picture up on the screen so you can see what this looked like before we started, but most of the components and everything are in here. And then we're going to put this box inside of this massive box that we are frankenboxing from 2 large boxes from Lowe's that I could probably fit in quite comfortably. We'll let you know how that goes, and I'm a little nervous to see how much the shipping's going to be on this, but we'll find out how we did. We're certainly not scared to ship big things, and this may give us more confidence, or it may shoot our confidence down depending on how much this actually costs. So we'll see how. All right, so here's the moment of truth. We're gonna weigh this beast of a box. Our scale max is I think 110. So we're gonna see if we can test the limits of this thing. But this is one hoss of a box.
Fit on the scale.
Let's take a look. This is very scientific too, by the way.
Look, if you let go, it's not gonna hold.
Can you go look and see what it says, at least preliminarily?
It's just fluctuating like 55, 60. But
So
it's probably more than that.
probably around 60 pounds, but we're gonna get a little bit more scientific approach with the bigger scales upstairs. All right, so we've finished with our masterpiece, and I had to bring out the human scale because our postal scale, it was becoming a little unscientific, to say the least. So we weighed this big hoss out, and this is 2 Lowe's large boxes that we kind of melded together, and it was 87 pounds, and ended up costing $72. It's going out to New Jersey, but yeah, definitely the biggest item that we've probably shipped ever. And we, like I said, we shipped some pretty big stuff, but pound for pound, 87 pounds, going out FedEx ground for $72. So that's about what they paid for shipping. So pretty pleased with that, honestly, especially for something I listed almost as a joke, because I really didn't think it was going to sell, but it did. And I'll throw that up on the screen and let you see what that sold for.